I told y'all I was going to do another video right here. I forgot right here, at the beginning of this week right here, I had physical therapy. So every time I got home, it was kind of real late and didn't get around to doing it. But I'm going to try to finish all this stuff right here up on this house and putting the lights up on the house. But I started putting this very bottom row up that I told you I didn't like. I needed to redo it, and I got to figure out another way in order to put it up. But for right now, this is what I got to do. Maybe sometime this winter time or before next year or over the summer, maybe I can, design, make something a little bit better, and then where I can put it up here. But I'm going to try to explain to why I got it like this right here. It's kind of like the same thing on the top of my roof right here. But I got some candy canes that's got to go up my porch right here. And then after I do the candy canes and finish putting this other one up over on this other side, I'll flip it around right here and show you exactly what I'm talking about right here in a second. But as soon as I get them candy canes, the lights up over on my shed, I got to get the two wreaths that go up on the door up there on it, and I got to put one timer which controls the lights on the underneath the eaves and the two wreaths that's on the front of the door, and then all these lights that goes up inside this tree, because all the other ones out here in the yard I done put them down. But hold on, I'm gonna flip it around. All right, now you can kind of see how I got this right here arranged. I had to cut some 1.5-inch pipe, and I screwed that into my top of where my underpinning right here kind of comes up to. And the problem being is, it needs to be far enough out from the trailer in order for these things to sit like this right here. And that's what I had to do. I had to put these up there behind it because they're this thick enough in order to stand off from the house in order to keep this right here straight. And then I bungee them up there on it like that right there, all the way down it. And this one comes all the way over to the far side, and it bungees to the side of my house. But that's how it goes up. That's how I put all that right there up. I mean, you can kind of see how it kind of like holds it right there. And then this right here is holded. I'll probably put another bungee right there and tie it to where it stays straight going upside the house right there, just like that, all the way up it. But all my cables are wired into it all. But that's how this right here goes up. It's this PVC pipe, 1.5 inches, that I screwed a little hole in the top, cut it maybe about 3 inches long, and I screwed that up there to it right there, and then it just bolts to the end of my deck right there. This is all, like I said, everything else works just fine. It's just this bottom thing right here. I mean, it works, I just don't like it, so I want to change it. But you can see on the other side how it's sagging, because I thought I had all them little pieces of pipe out here, but I got to do a little bit more and get all the rest of the pieces of pipe sometime either tomorrow or this weekend. I will take this right here off and start wiring this up. Probably over the weekend I'll take it off and start wiring up, and then give y'all a little bit more insight about, programming, which I ain't gonna be doing no programming. There's a program already on the Raspberry Pi. All I gotta basically do is just hook it up and then test my lights, make sure everything's working. But right there, that wire jumps down, comes down right here, comes down through this side right here, and then comes back over, and it drops down and hangs down right there. That's the power injection point for that up there. And then this right here is the power injection point right here for the bottom row right here. And then you got another power injection. Right there's a power injection. It goes, you got that window there, window, door, another window, power injection. And then window, window, and window. So you got to understand, on 5 volts, after you get about, past about 50 to about 100 lights, they start kind of like dimming down depending on what, brightness that you have it set up on. But there's only going to be these differentials that sit up underneath the house right here. There's 2 of them. Well, right now I've got 3 because I had one that went bad, so I had to use one of my other ones in there just to use one port off of that 4 ports that's on that differential, because I don't know exactly what it was. But you've got I think it's 5 ports that come off of all these lights. There's one port right there. Then the very bottom right here, there's another port which runs all the way down. It runs just the very bottom string. And then all my lights right there, so that's 2. And then all my windows right here coming all the way across, that's number 3. All right, so that's the 3rd port. And then when you come down to that port right over here that goes up and does just the corner, and then that right there, there's number 4. And then you go down there and you do the next one coming back up, there's number 5. So there's 5 ports. You've only got 4 ports on each differential. So I had to use 2 of them to do that right there, which that kind of like gives me 3 extra ports available. So if later on I want to put something, you know, some more stuff on my house on the front of it, some more snowflakes, or put something on top of my roof, I'll at least have 3 ports right there available underneath the house that I can just tie to it and then go up to the roof right there with it. But there's 2 power supplies down there. One power supply runs 4 of them ports, and then I just pull off all my power injection right off of that right there. And then one of the power supplies just runs 1. I can't remember what, I think it's just the bottom run right here. I can't really remember it. I think it's just the bottom run, and then I just pull the power injection off that right there, off the same one, and it goes to this right here. But like I said, when I get ready to open it up this weekend, or maybe tomorrow night, I ain't made my mind up. Everything now is up besides me fixing this right here, you know, get it up a little bit better to where it ain't hanging so bad. Get that all fixed right there and get it up to where the lights are facing me, which is facing out here towards the road where people can see it. I got to get all that right there done. But when I get all that right there done and get that all up, then I will just hook up the lights underneath there to the junctions right there. But I was going to show y'all where I was at. I told you I promised you a video, but I wanted to kind of, you know, show you. But everything now on my house is up. I mean, all my windows, which that was already up there. And all my roof is up there. My snowflakes I got on. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snowflakes. So, but I just got to fix that right yonder and get that sag out of it. I'm about wore out today. So I got 1 pipe there, 1 pipe there, 1 pipe there. So I'm figuring I'm gonna need about 2 more right in here. And then I got to cut me a little bit more pixel strip to go down that end right there, because it's short right there a little bit. So I don't remember. I mean, it used to be exactly the right length, but I think I cut it off for some reason or other. I don't remember exactly why. Oh, now I know what it was. My porch was down farther this way because I moved my porch back because the box. That's the reason why this right here is short, because I moved the porch. That box was on the other side of the porch, but when I moved my porch this way to bring the box out by itself, that shortened my run over here. So I got to add a little bit more pixel strip right over here, and then put them hanging pixels right there in it right there, and then wire it all up. And like I said, put up a couple more pieces of PVC pipe right there up on there. But that should solve my problem. But I appreciate y'all keep an eye out. I mean, there'll be some more videos right here probably up this weekend right here, you know, me doing the rest of this right here, especially about the differentials underneath the house. And then, like I said, all that other stuff on that shed right there and this right here, that right there, that's just all on timers. I'll show you the timers and everything, what they look like and everything. But I appreciate y'all stopping by. Bye-bye.